every single Wednesday, we definitely do it for the streets. And during the 5 o'clock hour, we like to talk to people who are really championing for change, whatever that change may look like. And today is no different. We have the executive director of the Rosetown Foundation. And right now, they have a Rosetown construction internship program. I love the sound of that. Let's find out more about it. We have Miss Ruth Jenke on the line. Hi, Miss Jenke, are you there?
Hey, I'm here.
Hi, how
here.
are you?
Hi.
Any relation
I'm
to
good.
Any relation to Carla?
Yes, Carla is my daughter.
I was gonna say that's where she got the good looks from. I see that's where she got the good looks from. All right, okay,
With a name like that, we cannot hide. We cannot hide.
Not at all. But talk to me. This sounds something very interesting and life-changing for some very select people. What is this Rosetown Construction Internship Program about?
Okay, it's a project done in collaboration with the Gore Family Foundation. If you know the Gore name, they're involved in housing development and a lot of social interventions. They have the business side, Gore Development, and they have the Gore Family Foundation.
Right.
And we have been collaborating with them. We're in our second year with the construction intern program, where, well, we work in Rosetown. We're the Rosetown Foundation. For those who don't know it, Rosetown is a community between Maxfield Avenue and Trenchtown.
Yeah.
So we're in that area of Spanishtown Road and Maxfield Avenue. Lots of challenges, inner city,
Yeah.
everything you can think of, we're there. But the Gore Family Foundation, we've worked with them before, and Mrs. Gore came up with an idea to utilize their construction program to provide training for young people from Rosetown.
That's
The
beautiful.
idea being to make them employable.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
the
not just
program started last-
employable, but you're empowering people. When you give people
and
skills.
empowered.
Yeah.
Exactly, and it's not just skills, and this is what I'd like to highlight about the program. A lot of people think that once you get skills, you can go out and work, but the reality is mindset
Mindset.
is a whole nother matter.
Mhm.
So you may have the physical skill to do electricals or whatever, but if you are coming from an environment where nobody gets up and goes to work every day,
Yeah.
that's a foreign concept. To go to work every day, stay
On
all day,
time.
and produce and wait until the end of month to get paid
Yeah.
is not something that's the norm in these communities. And
Right.
so while this program teaches them skills that allows them to work, the skills of carpentry and masonry and what have you, it also teaches them life skills,
Yeah.
conflict resolution, teamwork, all of these things that really make them well-rounded and employable.
Wow.
Now they can really get a job and stick with it.
I
So
love that.
this program has been life-changing for the first batch that went from 21 to 22 and went through extensive training. To give you an idea, we're a divided community. People from one area don't really mix with people from the other.
Right.
Our office is right in the middle. We made sure to register young people from both sides. They have to
Nice.
meet at our office, get together, get on a bus, and go out to Spanish Town to a fabulous facility that Gore has set up for them to do online. Everybody has their laptop and their headphones. They get building up on their numeracy and literacy. So they do that as well as the personal development,
Nice.
as well as the construction skills training. Theory plus the practical, because they're on a site
Yeah.
where the actual construction is taking place. So they get a well-rounded program
This
that really makes a difference.
This is something that can change lives across the island. There's not a lot of really well put together internship programs that I have seen that are really reaching out to the younger generation. And something like this, it's amazing for Rosetown, but we definitely need it in way more inner cities because, like you were saying, training in one skill is a thing, but we're talking about a generation that really does not deal with the concept of a 9 to 5 well. And
Not at all.
exactly. And a lot of them are not long-term thinkers as far as if I just cool down for a minute and just kind of focus more on my studies and my skills and then worry about everything else after, I can build a nicer foundation. So how do we get them to kind of understand something like this. Because something like this is not just an internship for a job. Yeah, you might get a job, but you could start a whole business on the side.
Exactly, because this skill, the skills that they have here, means that they can be employed. Some of them are employed by Gore, by other people. Some of them, I mean, one of our young ladies went on to do pharmacology at UTech. She just got another award.
Nice.
After the first term, because doing this course, doing this program, opened up her mind to wider opportunities.
Amen.
So she didn't want to go into landscaping or whatever, but she wanted to do pharmacology, and she stuck with it, and she got into a program, and she's been doing very, very well.
I
so
love that.
it is, and it has provided this for the participants in the program, but also for other people in the community. Seeing these young people get out of their beds and get up and put on their polo shirts and get their bags and come to be there for the bus at 7:15. We provide them with breakfast. So they get their breakfast. They get on the bus. They have motivational recordings from Oprah Winfrey to Shaq O'Neal to Marcus Garvey on the way out to the site. They work together. They do activities. They go on outings. They have mentors. They have a counselor. So they get the psychological support as well. They get the motivational support from mentors that come in and work with them, and their learning skills. And they're kept accountable. So this is the other thing. Quite often, as I tell the community and my staff, the sorry for doesn't work.
Not at all.
People are not going to help you because they're sorry for you. There's too much sorry for.
Don't give me no violin stories.
You have to be willing to work. And so they have very strict rules, any cursing, any misbehavior, any missing time, your stipend is docked, you can be suspended, they're held accountable. And that also is a new experience for many of them. Being told from the beginning, you sign a contract to agree to certain behaviors, and it's explained and you can question, but once you sign that, you're held accountable for that.
That's what I'm talking about. Can we
get
more of these?
Life lesson.
We need more of these programs. We need one in every single community. How do we extend this? How?
You can. We actually, through the Gore Foundation, we had an assessment done by one of the researchers who worked with Capri, and they did a full review of the whole program and gave us, some things need to be tweaked, but they gave the program high marks. And
oh no, we lost her. Oh no. No, but seriously, this program is absolutely amazing. And let's see, the cost of what they say here, this 2-year program, the cost of the program is like $17 million. But what it's going to do is it's going to give new lease on lives to so many different people. And the thing that's super important is we definitely need more parents to get involved. This needs to be an awakening for a lot of parents out there. Oh, we definitely know it's hard times. And to those parents that really try to balance as much as they can with their kids, with work and everything else, kudos to you. You deserve every single goodness in life. But there is a lot of you out there who are not balancing. You're not balancing at all. You're just kind of leaving your kids to get raised by iPads or by the streets, even worse. And then you wonder why things are going awry. If you leave your kids to devices and the streets to kind of learn what life is about, they're going to learn via their community. The worse community you live in, the worse are the lessons that they're going to learn as to this is what life is, when no, life is so much bigger than that. Let's see if we still got her on the line. Did we get you back? Hi.
Yes, I'm back.
Hello, so glad we got you back. I didn't want to leave it like
I'm back.
that. No, but I was just telling.
So I was saying that this information is readily available. The Gore Family Foundation wants this to be replicated. The Rosetown Foundation is happy that Rosetown can be a model, a pilot that people can come and see things that are working and that can replicate them in other communities.
Absolutely.
So we're more than happy to share all of most of the programs that are in the content of the training are all free online.
Nice.
So it's not rocket science. It's important to have the facility, and I mean, the Gore Foundation has really put a lot of money into making sure everybody has their own laptop, their headphones. So
Nice.
even a little thing like some people are not so great on English and comprehension. That was part of the assessment before they came in. So they can be on their headphones doing grade 7 English. Nobody has to know.
Exactly.
You know, you're doing your own thing, building your capacity in that area, and then you join everybody else to do the masonry or the electrical.
Right.
You know, so it's really very sensitive to the individual
Yeah.
and stresses the importance of building individual capacity while building teamwork, while building everything else.
I
So the young
love that.
people, they're not children, they come out of it really empowered, articulate. They have to present on different sessions, so they learn how to present, how to speak English,
Yeah.
which is another skill set. You know, we all talk patois, that's our natural language, but we have to be able to communicate in English as well.
Yeah.
And it's being bilingual and learning how to do that. You know, so these are all the other little things that really, I think, contribute to the success of this program.
They're not little things at all. They're big things. And this is what I was saying before you came back on, that we need the parents right now to really get more hands-on. We know a lot of parents are under pressure with the way the economy is, the way things are set up. It's not easy. It's not. But if they don't start getting involved in their kids' upbringing and stop leaving it to devices like the TV, the phone, the iPad,
Or the schools
or
that are
the
overrun so many
streets.
other things.
Yes, the streets, the schools. If you don't, and before you even do that, you really need to address your own childhood trauma, because what we're seeing right now is just a domino effect of trauma just being handed down and handed down and handed down. So we have a generation that really doesn't have a root. It doesn't feel like they do. They're just wobbling around.
Exactly. Which is, sidebar, that's something that the foundation is also working on,
Yeah.
because we have other programs, education programs. We have a farm, an urban farm in the middle of Rosetown.
I want to be on the farm. I want to go to the farm.
Rosetown. Come and visit us in Rosetown. But we're
Awesome.
going to be focusing more also on parenting, because we do recognize that that is an area in need of help.
Yes.
And so looking at parenting of the child, so looking at parenting of infants, parenting of, you know, primary level,
Adolescents.
parenting of adult children, because that's a whole nother challenge.
Yeah. Or mentally challenged children.
Or mentally challenged children with disabilities.
Yes.
You know, we were working with Michael to have counselors come in to do psychological testing and you know, assessments and offer counseling. So our staff, all our staff, where 90% of our staff come from Rosetown. So they're on the ground, they know what's happening, but they also face the challenges as well. So, but Gore has been an excellent partner.
Yeah.
You know, we've worked well together. We're so happy they've agreed to come on for a second year. So we have our second group of young people in the program now.
Nice.
And it's a great investment. We still need more support for anybody interested who would like to support the existing program. Please be in touch with us, because we still need some more support.
Give them the info.
Rosetown Foundation. We're on WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, website, Rosetown Foundation. Our phone number is 876-725-3448.
These are the programs we need more and more of. We need the government to support more and more of these programs. We need them to invest in more and more of these programs. This program, according to the paper I have here, like I said, for the 2-year program, the cost is approximately $17 million. And if we're spending that kind of money on stupid, insignificant signs, we definitely can find the money to find on programs that can help people.
That make a difference. That make a difference not only with the ones who are directly involved, but as I said, young people seeing these kids going out.
Yeah.
The group that we have now, half of them said they wanted to join because they saw what it did for the first group of young people.
I love that.
You know, so it really has even a wider impact.
and you're giving more younger kids something else to aspire for. And that's something they're lacking right now. So kudos to all of you. You have a friend here at the bridge for sure. So feel free to call us up and come and let us know anything you guys need going forth. We're always open for stuff like this. I love this.
Okay.
All right. So thank you so much. No, my pleasure. Absolutely.
All right.
So make sure you guys do that. Follow Rosetown Foundation. If you've ever wanted to get involved in a charity, especially everybody overseas listening on the app and online, you ever wanted to be involved in something in Jamaica to really give back, this is a program that definitely gives back in more ways than one. You know what I mean? We're talking about mental, physical, all of the above. Mentally help you become a stronger person, and you get the physical work hands-on, so you get to learn that way too, which is super cool for people who really are not heavy readers. And believe me, if you're not a heavy reader, this is not me giving you a green light. Nope, if you're not a heavy reader, you need to read even more until it becomes just second nature. Your whole life can change through books. I've been telling y'all that. The more you know, the more you grow. The less you know, the more angry you are. The faster you are to just lash out, lash out, lash out. And it also comes with PTSD. PTSD is something that a lot of people are suffering from right now. I got a diagnosis, military style, but most of people I see in the world right now have the same exact, they have the same symptoms that I can see clearer than day, because they've seen so much tragedy. They've seen abuse in the house. They've been victims of abuse in the house. They've seen abuse in the streets. They've been a victim of abuse in the streets. So many people have seen some things that, as a young person, you should have never been subjected to that. And then it becomes a mental cycle. It becomes a mental cycle. You start to think that this is what life is, and that's all that life has. And life has so much more. Sometimes it's just overcoming the fear of change and completely going left field and changing everything about your life. Pick up, go to the countryside. You never know. You just never ever know. And never be afraid not to impress people on Instagram. That don't matter. That whole thing is a lie. It literally is a lie. So if you wake up every day worried about what you gotta post, how you gotta look when you post, you gotta live a life where you're constantly doing some stuff that you yourself are gonna feel filthy for. You can listen to me or you can't. Do what's right. You already know what's right and wrong.